Welcome to Eagle Education. This is Shekhar Metla, software trainer. Today's topic, what is Python data structures, how it can be formed, and how you need to play with variables by declaring of the Python language, and what are the built-in strings and how to declare strings in Python language. Similarly, how you will get the output of formatting strings, a word of intermediate of Python language. It can be called formatting text by seeing the output, how it can be. You will see more information regarding this, all the section. Watch it.
In this session, we will discuss about Python data types. A very basic Python data types we will discuss in this session. Later, we will go and elaborate one by one how it will be used and involved in our application developments. Let's have a look with the basic data type of int, float, string, and boolean. These four we will see as an practical environment. We'll start with the Python. Go start and find the Python and open. As you see here, the Python will initiate the IDE and opens. And if not created a project, our earlier sessions we have a clear session to how to create a project using Python. See now here, where we go here. Yep, the rest of the things I have cleared. Hello world page is here. If you know, okay. If not, see on project folder, right click and take new and Python file. It's in a first or Python or arithmetic or data types as you wish to give in a file name here, data type, and hit selection of these three. This is the Python file I'm going to select. By defaultly, it will take an extension of .py. As you see in the file name here. Yeah. Now see here, if you want to increase the font size of Python IDE, hold the control button and scroll to the mouse to adjust your Python IDE font visibility. Let's see here. If it is not visible, you can increase the font size over there, like ASTF I have entered here. Now see, you will observe that now forward it will be increased and backward it will be reduced the font sizes. All right. Now we will see about the data types of int. Now I don't know about the data type of number. For an example and instance, basically we'll see what about it, and I'll give you a detailed explanation about the data types. See, the numeric number is here. As a basic understand, I don't know what is the data type of this number, and simply we have a predefined method in type of type with the parenthesis number numeric digit. I have passed the parameter like, and I would like to see what is the data type of number 2, numeric number 2. Now see, I'm mapping to these two x, and I'm going to print an x. Now see here, I'm executing this file. See over here in the output box, control and increase the output also as well. See now it's in a class of integer. It is retrieving the type of x, which is the digit is having here. It is an integer. It's the same. Python will have that capability. If you don't know the data type of what you are going to using, and you will also know by using the predefined method. That is a wonderful opportunity, and predefined libraries are available in Python. All right, where we can know that if it is in a string, we can say that this is an integer value. Integer will comes with 0 to 9 numbers only. That is an integer number. All right, and if it is the string, we will see as usually A to Z the number and special characters of some strings, like these are the strings. If it is attaching to the matter, any matter, we call it as a string it is. Okay, the like alphanumerics. And now we will see, I don't know what is the digit of like hello. Hello, I have in a word, but I don't know what is the word of this. I can say that is a type of numeric or number or int. I don't know. I'm pausing the type method with the hello, the keyword, and I'm verifying whether it is what is this. Now it is see, it's printing of, it is in a string character. As you seen here in the output, here it's showing that string selection of this. All right, output. Likewise, if I don't know what is the number I'm passing, it's a 2.2 or 2.0. As we know and we understand that that is in a floating number, we can call it as, if it is in a decimal point is there and passing the point 0.00, like a prices, very important to know about the prices. There is in a $100 and $100.24, 100 rupees if it is 125 paisa. Likewise, even the paisa and the extension of the dollar changes are also will be get with the using of float value. Now see the execution, if it is, and it will return the class of float value. All right, and similarly, there is in a data type we can call it as true false, which is in a boolean. Now see, I'm passing a value of true and sorry, excuse true. See what is the data type it will return. If I execute, this is the button for execution. If I execute this, now see the output is boolean. Have you seen clearly here? The output is boolean, the bool data type. All right, as we understand in this session of Python data types, a recap of the integer value which is comes to 0 to 9. That is, we can call it as int data type. If any integer like number digits we have to handle in our project, like the num, we have to declare and we have to define a number to this particular variable. All right, and if it is a float value, we can simply say that num underscore float, or price you can say that. Price you can say that, and 30.2. All right, and even if it is in a string, and we can say that like a name, most of the cases it is in a string. It's having the either single quotes or double quotes. Why we require to use single quote and double quote for the string data types, we will see in the later class very clearly. Okay, hello or hello world. This is we called as string. And boolean, as we know that the status, whether it is a success or not, we can say that either P or UE, true, either true or false. That's also treated as 0, 1. All right, and some cases it's in a male, female also. We can take in a boolean expressions like 0s, 1 in real time as we require in our real time scenarios. This is the basic data types what we have going to be, what we have discussed till this session, and more about the numbers and arithmetic operators. One by one we will involve in our programming journey, and you will mostly, by practicing this, you will enjoy a lot. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you Python numbers and arithmetic operators, how to play with arithmetic operations using Python language. There are two main number types we will work with this in this session, as you have to clearly observe it. Integers, which are whole numbers, as we know that the number which is the same number we are going to considering in the programming languages, we can call it as integers. And floating point numbers, which are numbers with a decimal point is there. These are the numbers only, whereas we are involving with the decimal point, we can call it as floating points. And let's explore the basics with the Python, the how we need to involve in the numbers and arithmetic operators. And we'll also discuss about to creating variables and assigning some of the values to how to assign the values to the variable. We will see here and the explanation about arithmetic operators with the numbers we will see now. Now see here, I'm simple, very much simple. The number and 2, that is a plus is an arithmetic operator, and 2 plus 1. I'm seeing here and I'm executing. But I didn't written anything here. And now see here, 2 plus 1 I have written. And now I need, there is a compiler, it's executed with the 0 code. See, if I execute it, process finished with the execute code. Whereas where I have written here to load my output. For the purpose here I am assigning these values result set to the x variable, which one you are declaring on left side, x or name or like num. These are the types, we can call it as an variables, and we are going to assigning a value with a single equal to. The right side part will be always assigning value to the assignment of the value to the left side operand. Alright, see now I am assigning this 2 plus 1 with the 2 numeric digit and 1 is a numeric digit with arithmetic operator, and this result set, what is the result set if it is a 2 plus 1, as I know that it is a 3 only simply. And it may be in real-time programming, it may be dynamic values with the plus symbol, that arithmetic operator, and it will be calculated automatically and all. And now that value, the results that I am map assigning to the x, and now here I'll print what is that x value. I have taken print of x. Now execute with this play button. Have you seen here? I'll expand this. Now see the value, the result is 3. All right, that is a very much simple. There is no more syntaxes at all. How you will write notebook using mathematics, likewise only you have to write in Python language. That is a very much simple. Now we will see the option of addition. We have to see and subtract, like simple, that's it. See the value is now is 1. Have you seen here the output if you are executing? Now one more 2 and power of, like what is the value, as you know that no surface CVLU is 2 by 2, that is a 2 by 2 of 2, it's enough 4. See, that is very much pretty easy. You need to worry about it, all the things. And 2 by 2 is also enough for 2 square as well as 2 into 2 is 2 square, what are the same. And we will see one more, the by 3 by 2, we will see 3 by 2 operation. We will see now here and execute with the 1.5. Have you seen here? That is, Python is very popular, and it's going to be a trending language nowadays. Means there is a no curly braces and ending terminators, line terminators. And if we see the modulo of now one by thing is 7 by 4, the modulo here. Yeah. The result set is it's saying that 1.75. All right, and 7 percentile for, we will see here what is the reminder value. It will be displayed here. So 1 and 3 is a reminder value, as we know about the 7 percentile 3, like a 7 percentile 4. See the results, it says 3, it's coming here. Simply the arithmetic operator you mention over here, and you will check the result. And for an example, we will see 50, and with the 5 we will check it. there is in a row no reminder. It's absolutely 0 it will consider. Basic understand about the language of mathematics and all. You can write an easy way to write the programs. All right, and we will see power. What is the power of 2? We will see 2 power of 3. Right? What would be, as you know, as a heavy, anyone can guess it, the 8. 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. That's it. That is the basic principles of mathematics, as you can easily get it as an output. See, there's an 8. And now there is a how mathematics, if it is a multiple, I have a statement like 2 plus 10 and multiplication with 10 plus 3. What would be the results? Can anyone? Just a second. Yeah. Okay. See, what is the answer it would be? Can anyone can guess it? It's on a 105. How it would be? 105. How it would be? It will take first multiplication part. As you know the rules of mathematics, the BODMAS rules it will be follows within the brackets of the parenthesis parts will be executed, and next it will be multiplication, and it will be either subtract or addition, whichever it may be the way it will be executes from the left to right. All right, the Python compiler is also will follow same rule, and it will be give you a proper output. Now if I move to this is the 105 is a result set, as you see as discussed. If I added these parentheses, now see, if I added within the parentheses of a 2 plus 10 and 3 plus 3, and within the braces it will be executes first. Now it will be multiplied. The result set is 156. All right, and now we will see one more example, that is the following of rules. So it is an exponential. First it will take, it will be exponential, like the number we can call it as in interpreter, it is an 3. All right, and now it will be follow the rule of multiplication, and next it will be either addition or subtract. That will be follows. This is the mathematical basic rules and principles it will be. All right, and see here one more example exercise for you. I am giving you for an instance of the simple thing I would like to give you. Like the statement is 10 plus 3 to the division, like the multiplication, and the power of what would be the result set of this number. Can you assume it and think about it for a while of a second? How it would be executed in our statement. Simply I am making this statement to copy and pasting here. See here, you have to try yourself as well, and I'm checking verifying the output. The output is 22. As I have seen that its an output is 22. See here, right? How it is. Now, as we discussed the rules of, it will be executed by first term. It is a 2 power 2. That is a 2 power 2. What is how much it will be? I hope it is in 4. And the next it will be on multiplication, like 3 into what is the digit here? It is in a 3. Now it is in a 2 into 2 is over the square root of 2 power, and it is a 4 of the value. Now it is the multiplication will be calculated with the 3 into 4. Now see here 3 of 4. What is the 3 into 4? That the value is 1. And what is the value of 10 plus 1 2? It will be calculated. That's equal to 22. As we get the answer is 22. Have you seen? That is the way the arithmetic operations will be followed in Python language. Even any language you may assume and you can take it, it will be follow the same rules and structures. But this is about the Python numbers, very basics with the arithmetic operations, and assigning the numbers of values, as we have seen that it's x equal to the name or the number. This is the values assigned to the variable. We will see on the next session over there as a Python variables and clearly assigning the values to the. In this session, I'm going to teach you Python variable and assignments. This is a very important topic as you understand about the very basics of variable declaration and how to assign a variable value to the parameters in Python language. Variable is used to store a piece of value, that is an information it carries to where we require to use and store computer's memory. Once again, I will repeat you. Variable is used to store a piece of value information it carries to where we require to use and store computer's memory. Okay, for to creating these variables, there is a certain rules we need to follow. Like we are writing and declaring a variable like a name of the variable. For the variable, we need to write like letters we need to consider, write a variable name that is capital A to Z, small a to Z, and numbers 0 to 9. You can say that. And last one, it is an underscore only. These are the letters, the range capital A to small capital Z, small a to small z, 0 to 9, the numeric digits, and underscore. These are the group of letters only eligible to declare a variable name. Alright, don't start with the number. This is a very important. Don't start with the number. Like the variable name we are declaring, it's a 9 star or 9 like a 9 street. It's wrong. Completely, it's absolutely wrong. Okay, you have to take it in a street 9. It can be possible and it can be eligible. All right, and one more thing is no spaces between the variables. No spaces between the variables. Why no spaces means like I'm giving in my address like a street space address. If I am declaring like this my variable, it will be treated as a two strings. It's not a single keyword. It's not two keywords. It will be treated for all interpreters. Not only the Python language, it will be treated as an all. And if you are familiar with HTML, the space will be treated as some other keyword. Ampersand NBSP, it will be a space character which will be involved between these characters, and the interpreter doesn't know what is this keyword, and it's assumed that there is a no keyword with this statement of the parameter. That's the variable, right? No spaces between this variable declaration, name of the variable declaration. If you want like this street address, you can take it as an underscore like a to distinguish these two characters. Alright, that is the purpose we have a facility to use the underscore also. And one more thing is special characters on variables name only. Like the special characters, we need not to use characters with the name. Correct? And camel case notation. Always habituated that name, if you are writing name and like a person, name PER. First letter is capital and the rest of the small, and the first letter of the person is capital and the rest of the small. That is the, we can call it as a declaration of the variable name is camel notation or camel case. And similarly, snake notation or snake case variable declaration. Like we can say that simply it's in a name like a snake name underscore PRSON underscore first. It is in a snake notation, we can call it. Either case, this is also very good and this is also very good. If you are always using small letters only, it's well and good. Wherever you go, you have a standard idea about it. Yes, I'm declaring my variable name starting with always I'm using with the small snake case letters only. Then you go with the without no doubt at all. Wherever you are going to using the particular variable name, you can simply assign there with the small letters and with the underscores if any connect like characters joining. Okay, and number three is okay. Like a number three number, if you are taking like a phone number, like a phone number phone one, and phone two, this is okay for using the numbers and digits. All right, and now see here, and one phone and the second phone, like like any most of the people they may use it first phone number and alternate phone number like that, and this is not good to declare of the variable. It won't be considered. It can be considered for phone 1 and phone 2 like this. All right, and now see, this is the basic funda and this is the basic understanding to know about the to declaration of the variables in Python language. Now see here, I'm assigning parameter like a variable value here, num number that equal to 25. I'm assigned here. Now see whether number is assigned or not. Earlier session also we have a seen a good example of assigning of the numbers. Number I am going to print. This is the variable we can call it as here, and this number I am going to printing how much it will be. See the value it is printed. What is the value is assigned to the variable with the operand of equal operation. Now the number is printing here, it is in 25. See here the output showing. Likewise, there is a string if I assign to the number that is the particular variable. Let's see here. Hello world. Anything you can be. I'm seeing as a simple keywords here using to better understanding for the beginners as well. And now executing the string, it will be printed over here. Likewise, you can easy to handle variable declaration in Python. What you are going to put in inside of the variable, it will be give you as an understanding of the value, and it will be the value as an output. If you are using special case characters like operations, like arithmetic operations and comparative operations, similar data types it will be required to perform an execution of operator. That would be you have to have a clear understanding about it. Like that number is having this is a hello world, and number one is having a numeric visit. Will it be possible? Like X I am sending like a CCC. Just a second. So number one is the value I have sent. Now NUMBR number plus number one. Number one. It can be possible whether I am trying to adding with the operation of arithmetic operator with the string value. This is a numeric value and this is a string value. It cannot be possible. Likewise, you have to understand what whenever you are implementing in your programs, whether you are operation or like arithmetic operate using operators and operations you are going to using with the same data types or not. That is a very important and it's a simply important. All right. If you don't know whether what is the data type of that particular thing, you can also check with the type what we have seen in earlier session of data types, the basics. All right. And assigning the variable like here a equal to b and b equal to c. That equal to 1.5 I have assigned the value. The three A, B, C, these three values are 1.5 only. Alright, anything you can take it here. Like I'm stopping this print over here. See here. If I print A, what is the value? It's the 1.6 it's showing here. Sorry, I'm 1.5 and print of B. What would be the value? So 1.5 again it's printing 2. There is a print statements 2 are going to here executing and the two values are came. And if I print a C, what would be the value? Again, three statements will print. Three variables are assigning same value. Output here. Alright, this is the way it's very easy to understand and assigning the parameter values and variables. And Python will have a wonderful that operations like assignment and declarations. Like see here, the declaration is a one more part is A, comma, B, comma, C. Okay, and like 1, 2, 3, and equal to one float point I'm assigning here, and second I'm assigning here like a string. Make it as in a single quotes of the string clearly, right? And third one, some number I'm assigning. Now we will see the output. A will take it as a 1.5 float value. B it will be treated as a second string, and the C it will be treated as a 22, the numeric integer value. See now execute this. See here how beauty. 1.5 second and it's 22. The C is in a 22. B is in a second string it is taken. And A is in this is how multiple parameters and variable declarations that can be possible in Python language. Alright, and similarly, we will see here and one more thing like the dynamic variations and the dynamic variables also can be possible to declare in the Python language. And we'll see one more example here. So you have to, where declaring the name of the variable names, you have to consider these are the standard Python language using keywords to understand about it. Like class files, if you are using the name of a class CLSS, this is the blue color it's showing. Indicates that it's in a reserved keyword in Python language. You cannot declare a name of the variable as in a class. And like AND, this is an operand, like AND operations, it will be used the operand. It can also be not possible, and like the declaration of the variable name. And P or Boolean value, as we seen that here earlier, and true and false. See, these are also not possible. And for there is a keyword. These are the standard keywords. Like while loop is there. This is the while loop, and while also cannot be declared as a name of the variable. See, you will get all the list of the variables which are not going to be using, and Python it will be treated as a keywords of reserved. We will see now by importing. All you have to know that for this import dot keyword, and just simply keyword dot kw list. keyword dot keyword reserved list. If we run this, the output we have to take for this. The output what it's going to be, right? And res I'm taking like a reserved list. The parameter I have assigned. Now I'm going to print this result set you can assign. Now see here, this is the output. On terminal, you will observe that the output is here. I'm taking the output here with the by visible. I'm splitting the lines for the visible purpose. The output is here for the all the keyword reserved keywords. And best understanding till Python 3, the till Python 3 plus. See, these are the standardization reserved keywords where you cannot be used for declaration as a variable name. Alright, this is the very basic fundas to declaring about the Python variable and assigning the values of the variables. In this session, we are going to string introduction. We will see one by one. The strings is basics we will see in this session. Like I am declaring a string like a course. And the course is in a double quotes and single quotes, you can use it. Python for beginners. Python for beginners. A simple keyword I have written here, and I'm taking as an print. It will be shows simple string declaration and COU or S. Yeah. Now execute this line of the code. See now the output is Python for beginners. The compiler output is showing Python for beginners over here, and when trying to expanding the particular value over here to understand about see Python for beginners. All right. Now my question is that Python, it's a Python for beginners we have written. In between, if any, like apostrophe S, where I am using here is in a single quote, and if I am using in between the single quotes of apostrophe S, like a single quote is ending here, and Python will not understanding what is this. Now see the Python apostrophe is it's a syntax error, it's showing throwing the error. Have you seen? For the purpose, there is an beautification of a Python language. We have a facility to use either single quote or double quote statement in the Python language as an declaration of the string. If you are using double quotes, it will be satisfies the Python, and the Python will be treated as it's a completely a common string. It will be read and it will be prints with the Pythons for beginners. All right. See now Python's course. You can add anything. You can add anything over here, and it will be treated as a print, and the same thing will be written here. Either single quotes or double quotes, you can use it. Why? Because Python may treat that if it is using single quotes, it will be terminated over here only. Rest of the things it won't be understanding. All right. Now the Python course is for beginners. If I have a double quotes or information I require, like the Python, we have seen the single quotes, and my question is that my Python beginners, the beginners only I require to print within the double quotes. See. For this is the purpose you have to put it as a single quotes over there here to write like first one and second last one. Now see here, it will be treated as a complete common string with the double quotes. Within the single quotes, you can use the as it is in a string. Now take a print. Go over there. Yeah, Python course for beginners within the double quotes it's showing. All right, this is the way a very basic strings you can declare using the Python language. And if you are having multiple lines for the string time being here, it is in multiple lines. What it will go to that? three things you take it here and enter and type what you want to print over there, and three things at the end. Single quote, three types, and here is my course details. All right. And likewise, you can type anything, multiple lines. Like you are drafting a mail, you are sending multiple lines, and you can use these three codes. Now you will take a printout of this. It will be prints like this is the Mac Python course for beginners. Here's the name, blah blah blah. So see the output. That is very much pretty easy. What you are going to be giving within the string, like a three triple quote, single quotes, what you are going to write in here, you will get as an output by reading the interpreter over here. Likewise, if you are appending any messages and all, like email drafting, a dynamic content, you want to send like multiple lines, you use like this three quotes of single and write at the starting level and ending level, and you will get an what you're inside within that string, and you will get an output of that particular string. All right, this is the way. It's a very simple to declare a string declaration using Python language. Thank you. Welcome to this course. In this course, we will discuss about Python string indexing and slicing. How we are going to be indexing of the Python string, and how we are going to be slicing a particular string. And as you understand about it, this is the facility of indexing and slicing is not available in other programming languages as well. This is a wonderful facility which is available here, and we'll see now. Python for course for beginners is in a string. I am going to be treating as in a common string. Now, the indexing part will comes here to understand about the Python indexing. Like see, we can treat it as a print of course, as we know that it will be print directly the course what is having the Python course for beginners. Now see the output, it is in Python course for beginners. In advanced 2 for indexing, we can take it as a basis of 0. If we put it in a basis of 0 only, print that particular variable name. Here I am declared. You have seen how what is the printing here, and within that particular variable, I am going to print only the index of 0. The index of 0 means it will be read a variable string like a variable. It will be we are passing to the print anyhow print method, and it is treating as a braces within the 0 means the 0 index only I want to print over here. Now see, I'm going to take an output. What is it going to be print? See, the first P, the letter of P, it is going to be printed over here. Have you seen the output? All right. Just a second. Yeah, this is in a print. Seen? Like this is the facility. This is the facility as we require from the string. We are passing some string and we require some string. In another programming language, there is a substring method is there. We have to take the string and we have to substring about that. In this Python, they have introduced this is the indexing and slicing methods. By defaultly, we have to take simply that index value over there, and we'll get the output exactly what is the index we are passing. And that index reading in Python, it will be treated as from left to right part. All right, it's a beginning of the left in the sense it's a 0. It will be starts like array. Arrays will starts from 0 to the number which is going to be initiating. Likewise, indexes also reads from 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3, like 0, 1, 2, 3. Likewise, it will be goes to so on. 0 index 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Likewise, it will go. Right. If I place here the same print statement with the index of 1, what will be going to be print here? E and Y, the second digit. In my case, it is a 1, index of 1. All right. Similarly, there is an index facility. There is a having, like reverse case. Like in the zero, if you have given a positive number over here, the starting point of the index is printed. Whereas the negative number, if I passed in my index, now see what would be the print. The last letter, which is an S, negative index will start in the reverse as the positive number. Positive index will go. Straight away, negative 2, it is a negative 1. If I passed S, the last digit it is printed. If I pass 2 here with the negative number, now see here, where we go, it's R, it is printed. This one. How it is beauty. Without substring and passing the parameters, whatever it may be. And straight away I am passing the index value, whether it may be positive number I require or a negative number I require. It is straight away it's going to be printing a value, what is my requirement. All right. And coming to the slicing in Python, there is a slicing means we can slice it like a piece. Slice it if I want to take this particular range of characters, and this is the range of characters, of course, and this is the range of only for the from the beginners. If I want to, this is the level only. Likewise, the slices like index parameter range we can pass to the method and take the slices of the methods like the strings, and we'll get have a play with that particular data type data. We will see now how the slices will work over here. I'm passing parameters like the values from the index. Now see, I want to like print like the first 3 characters. I want to print like the first 3 characters. For the slicing, we'll use colon. Colon, it will indicate complete string. And left part it will be treated as a starting position, and right side part it will be indicated as an ending position. Between that characters it will be treated as a slice part, and it will be given a output. We will see likewise from 0 index to 3 I am going to take a printout from the given string. This is the given string colon. Now see, from 0 to 3 means it is treated as a 0 1 2, like 0 like 1 2 3 it will be treated. 0 3 means 0 1 2 3. 3 I am going to be taking as an output. Now see pyt taken a print. Now pyt is an output over here. Likewise, slice it as your requirement of the part from the string, past given string, and you can slice it and you will take it as a printout. If I pass nothing, what it will be treated as a slice. Complete string it will be treated. So complete string it will be prints. All right, and there is an option where we have to consider over here for an exercise purpose, like there is an slices also can be possible to take an printouts and all within this, and you can send it the negative numbers and the positive numbers and all to have a good look and information about the slicing. All right, like if I pass to 0 hyphen 1 and see the output how it would be, it will be prints. Last number of as it is printed. Negative index if I passed, and 0 if I passed 0 over here, and like what we can pass this one more colon and minus 1. Now we will see here the slicing how it would be. String of the complete reverse string it is printed, right? Complete reverse string it is going to be printing. Likewise, you have to understand what it's going to be printing. You try to involve here for multiple characters like positive numbers and negative numbers. What is the string range it's going to be coming output, and all the things you have to practice yourself with having this is the play with the slices. All right. Hope you understand about the indexing and slicing with the strings. Hi, welcome to this course. In this course, we are going to discuss about string properties and string methods. What are the default inbuilt methods are available in Python language? We can ready-madely, we can how to use that string inbuilt methods by using the Python language. Now we will see one by one string properties and methods of differences between function and method. What is the differences? Exactly, functions and methods are basically mostly the same. Once we have written the function within a class and associated with an objects like a class objects, we can call it as a method. If we've written without the class a function, if we are implemented, it is treated as a function. These are the basic differences between these two. Why I am discussed here that we are going to using predefined methods or predefined functions for string operations. All right. Now we will see one by one, beginning with the len method. That is calculated with the length. Like if I print course is completely, it's a printing within a string, as we know that Python course for beginners. Now instead of course, I am passing len method over here. Now see len method, like len I have typed here and parenthesis. Within the parenthesis, I have passed the course parameter. Now we will, if I am executed, what is the strength of these characters? 27. You can calculate here that with including the spaces, it can be calculated. The 27 characters, it is written. That is such beautiful methods which are readily available in Python language. Right? This we can call it as a string methods, and we can readily that if we want to know about the string and earlier days, there is a run of the loop like Python for loop or while loop to passing and characters we are calculating and taking the length of the particular string. In Python language, there is an len method or function is available. Simply you declare it len and pass the parameter like a variable which we are going to be identifying the value of the length. That's it. And one more function I'll show you over here, like print of a course which is typed as it is in a capital and small, and likewise capital and small, different manner it is printed. If I used, this is the like what I can say that uppercase, if I applied, it will be printed as an uppercase. Now see, I want to comment this line, simply put hash at the beginning of the line, it will be treated as a comment line in Python language. And the course dot upper method, that's it. Course dot upper method if you are called. Now see, if I executed, all will be treated as in a capital letters. In this case, this is the upper method we'll use for like application forming. You have received, assume that when submitting the application data from the end users, they have submitted their names, either some of the person capital and small and some of the person capital small mixing, camel notation, snack notation, different type of letters they have forwarded. And even we are taking as in a print of application invoice or ID cards showing the name to display, or any other informative media we are populating the data. If we use commonly with this string dot uppercase, by defaultly all the cases of the letters it will be moved to the case of the capital letters, and it will be prints like Python for course for beginners as you see here. Right? See here it's showing that Python for beginners like capitals, Python course for beginners. Have we written all our capitals? This is the case letter we have forwarded here. All right. Similarly, there is a function, one more function we can use for the course dot lower method. Now see here, course for printing and lower method. That is a facility in Python IDE. What is the advantages? If any predefined method, if any predefined options are available in Python, it just simply press dot and you will get all the information, what are the available functions and all. And the purpose you have to use it and utilize it. the ready-madely which are all available, and the IDE will read properly for yourself and it will be give you. And if I choose a lawyer, the self in the sense that is the function only we have to work. And now if I execute it, all will be treated as a small letters only. See here, Python course for beginners. These are the string methods which are available readily. And we see that indexing of the print statement. There is an index. We can also find for the indexing what is the letter we want to go into the print and all. Such letters also we can use it. Like print, there is a method called find. Yeah. See now, this is the find method which is available in Python for to identifying the string, which is the find of the p letter, which is the what is the index number of this p in this given string. If I execute that, see that string it's in a 0. The index position is 0. If I pass the capital B over there, which is available here, and it will be treated it is in a 18th position number of the index point. Alright, and as you wish to identify and all the things, and which is not available in this letter, like capital O is not available in the given index. We see here if I pass the capital letter and it will be treated as a negative number. Negative index means -1. Alright, and also you have a facility to find the beginner's position. What is the string position which is available, the sequence characters of the string to find whether it is available or the sequence. Straight away you pass the particular string over there. And similarly there is a string function like a find like a similar replace. If anything, if you want to replace from the given string, you simply pass the information like a course dot replace with the replace string. It would be follows like a beginners. I'm going to replacing beginners with what is the source I have given, like means I need to remove a beginner's string from this, like what to be replaced over here, that we have to give it. I'm replacing with beginners to absolute. See here, right, execute it. The output as you seen here, Python course for absolute. This is replaced by a string with the help of this replace method. Anything. If you want to replace begin Python, if you want to replace the Python, you simply just type on Python. Yep. It's in a Python and absolute course for beginners. Now here, that's it. That is a very much easy to write the programs using Python language. And similarly, you have an find in operator. The character existing or sequence of the characters which are available in Python or not, by using the in operator you can find out. Like I'm passing Python like a print, it's in there, no, it's a replace is not required here. Using the in means Python in course. Let's see, just a second. This is also not required over here. Yep. Print of Python space, and then enter the things. Python string in course. I'm passing the string variable. All right. Now see, Python space means there is a single word only, no comma is required over here. But always it will show you the Python IDE, like PyCharm IDE will warn you if it is there any syntax errors and all. You can treat by the error message and correct it. Now, given string, using the in operator, I'm finding whether Python is available or not. Now see executing, now that result set is Boolean expression it's giving, whether it is true or not. That particular keyword or string or number or anything what you are passing over here using in operator and finding the thing whether it is available or not. The majorly you have to understand about these two operators what we have used the method of find and in operator. The find will give you the sequence index of whether it is the position of that particular information what you are passing the string. Whereas in operator it will tell you whether it is true or false, means it is available or not. That is Boolean expression it will gives you. You strongly remember for it. All right. Is in a glance of recap what we have discussed so far in this course is like we have seen that information about we have seen that length function you have seen here, length function and uppercase letters, uppercase like upper method and the lower method, the string where we have to print in the lower case. And similarly we have seen that a find and in operator in this course of like the string properties as well as the methods of the string, which is a very built-in methods what we have used in this course. Hi, welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial I am going to teach you about print formatting with strings. The print formatting strings is which is useful for creating dynamic string and dynamic text wherever applicable in programming language. Here the basic example I am going to discuss with you. Like a first name I am declaring as a variable I have taken as a first, that equal to name of the person, like Alice I have taken, and the last name I am declaring as a Mary. These are the two strings I'm going to appending and printing with the concatenation, with the help of concatenation. Here I'm passing two variables like a first with the help of the appending like arithmetic operator. We can call it as a concatenation, and with the help of last and one more string I'm going to considering here, that is the information what I want to constant text message what I want to pass over here, like is a software engineer. Here you go. Once we execute this statement, there is no errors at all, and we'll see what is the output of message it will print. Now print the method using and type it as a message. Now here you go. We'll see. Alice Mary is a software engineer as an output, as you have seen here. The output, Alice Mary is a software engineer. That much pretty easy to write Python language. And as you understand about it, if I want to print Mary like a last name is within the braces, like this is the options I want to integrate to the appending method. Like we'll see after first what I am going to do is using the single quotes. It's very pretty much easy, as much as simple with using single quote and single quote. I'm placing this option over there, and again I'm concatenating with the last here, and now here I want to integrate with the symbol of what I want to integrate over here, double quote and this thing. Not this one. All right, that is sufficient. Now see here at the print of the message, last name of Mary will print within the braces. We'll say now execute and see the output how it would be. Alice is the name of the first name, and the second name which is involved with the braces over here, the concatenation help, and dynamically we are going to be printing that parameter value over there. And is a software engineer is in a constant text message we are going to populating here the running text. Likewise, you can beautify all your text messages as well as email templates as well as the invoices, the common parameters which are to require the user who are going to buying the goods, the seller address and buyer address there is a labels or we will prefixedly we define over there, and the dynamic content which are going to be a replacing of the product names and prices and the calculation and the total and some of the amounts. These are all our dynamic parameters. By using such a beautification of a printing formatting statements in the Python, you can have a wonderful ideology to build and develop such things. And one more, there is a very popular string method is there in Python. We will see here like a message again I'm going to printing and using there is an F within the single quotes. Here I am using F. F indicates formatted string prefix in Python language. Alright, and when I'm using the like F is a default string like prefix string and curly braces, I'm passing the first, that is the first variable here within the curly braces, and a space and one more curly braces over there here and last here, and now is simply you can write is a software engineer. All right, that's it. And now you replace with this two ms chat. Yeah, that is a message you're going to print. Now see, as usual and as same as C is written in earlier. There is a no arithmetic operator and the single quotes are very reduced and all the facilities are introduced by using this prefix string like formatted string. And if we want to the places of this, and simply you can place over here like here you can place the trace is right on this one, and now you can see the print. Just a second. Places which is required over here. Yeah, formatted string. The last. First I have a given over there. And the last I have a given here. And is a software engineer. And there is a that's it. Now see here, Alice Mary is a software engineer. First parameter and variable and second variable here passing, and is a software engineer is now static text which is already predefined in the text over there. These are the dynamic and these are the static strings which are all are accumulated and formatted string it is printed over here as our required in the beautification. That much of very easy to write a formatted string in Python language.
I hope you enjoyed this session. Thanks for watching Eagle Education. Please do subscribe, like, share and comment. For more information, watch the description if you want to know more about Python language and all. Thank you.